Bonjour and bonsoir. I would just like to respond to several of the exes that I've had and really focus on the cultural differences are found from Paris or France in the United States. The initial expectation of Paris would be that it would be clean, beautiful, and most people would look like they came out of a magazine and that there would be many tourists, but not such a huge variety of people here. However, I've come here and found that the culture is totally different. It is clean and the city is pretty, but it's also very uniform. Most apartments are all over the city are above stores with white or green shutters on the outside, and most of the stores I've seen have kept the door open to welcome visitors and have a large glass front. I've also learned that people in France value their history. It's a huge factor in bringing money into the city, and they value Paris's rich history as well as its massive buildings with elaborate columns and faces on each of the facades of the buildings. Some of the buildings have symbols paying tribute to Louis XIV or Marie Antoinette, and this concept is very new to me. I thought that Parisian people are really only going to be focused on fashion and, of course, great food based on the movies and things that I've heard about the city. I've also come to the conclusion that Parisian people value efficiency in their lives. Many people drive smaller cars that consume less gas and often park wherever is easiest for them, even if it's not actually a parking spot. Apartments are set up in buildings several stories high, and there are lots of people in one building, which would mean that they save space essentially. People driving are very conscious of their time, so it's not uncommon for someone to honk their horn or yell out the window if someone's not going fast enough or hasn't pulled off soon enough, which in America that's frowned upon, but of course it happens. I feel like I've seen that a lot more here now. I've also found in the city that there are very many small bakeries and markets to make shopping easier, and there's a sidewalk absolutely everywhere. This city is, I, I feel the city was made for people to live and work and enjoy the atmosphere. For shopping malls, open air markets, and high fashion avenues in areas that hold huge flagship stores for brands such as Louis Vuitton, Hermes, Dior, and Chanel. Though Paris is the fashion capital, everyone isn't fashionable. Many people dress like Americans, basically meaning they are a lot less chic than I pictured them. However, today I did meet with a Bonjour. He was absolutely electric. He was exactly how I pictured Parisians to be. He was fabulous and blunt, and he gave us honest ideas and answers about how to be in Paris. He discussed the boutiques that are must-sees in Paris and why. One of the places he suggested was the ever-famous Hermes, as well as Louis Vuitton. Overall, I feel he had a very positive effect on me in my stay here in Paris. I know more of what to expect and how to survive out in the city because America is an extremely relaxed country. Many younger Americans don't realize how different we are from other places in the world. And that's one thing I realized coming here. That's something I had to learn. For example, Americans may think it's okay to eat walking down the sidewalk, but Parisians may think that's vulgar. Today I designed this fascinator from natural bird feathers. I'm going to continue to build on and make other pieces. I'm actually going to make a hat, I believe, from natural feathers as well, and I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited about finishing my collection. So that concludes my vlog for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Bonne nuit!